Hi, my name's Adrian Valentine. Today I want to talk about Native Son by Richard Wright. Alright, let's talk. It is considered a staple in African American literature as it elucidates in painful detail the reality of black lives in early 20th century America. Bigger Thomas, the main character, is a violent and ruthless protagonist who is broken from the society that surrounds him. His apartment, one he needs to secure a job to help his mother pay for, is ironically owned by a man who is referred to in a respectful tone as Mr. Dalton. He earns his wealth by charging black tenants twice as much as he would charge white tenants. Bigger Thomas thus gets a job as Mr. Dalton is his family's chauffeur. You might think, oh, the rich white family helped this poor black man when he had nowhere else to turn. And if you're thinking that, that's exactly the problem with 20th century America and their race relations. Richard Wright writes a gruesome tale using Bigger Thomas as a personification of black rage. This is not a light-hearted story. He's the embodiment of rejecting the idea that black men should be begging for their income or working twice as hard to earn half as much. Bigger Thomas is not a deeply complex character, and this is purposefully done. He is there to fulfill one purpose, and that is to elucidate a very pressing issue. However, the situations and the events that arise around Bigger Thomas are the things that are complex, and the book is wonderful due to this. When I read this for my literature class, I was complaining about the insane actions that Bigger Thomas engages in. The professor was laughing in the corner, and I couldn't really understand why. I was saying how I understood that Richard Wright wanted to demonstrate black rage and discontent with society, but that Bigger Thomas's actions were over the top, out of line, and generally unbelievable. But the thing is that society at the time was exactly those things as well. The racism was over the top, out of line, and generally unbelievable. Violence against black people was way over the top, daily racism was out of line, and just the insane things that occurred were, again, unbelievable. This is exactly what Richard Wright is elucidating. That's why my professor was laughing at me. All of these things happened. It is history, it is fact, and Richard Wright is slamming you in the face with it. You are being forced to digest this information because you need to. The most interesting part about it all is that Bigger Thomas's crimes could have been easily avoided if he were white. There seems to be this ominous inevitability of Bigger's downfall because he is a black man, and an unavoidable truth that he will eventually come across because he just cannot survive in the society that is against him. There's even a quote in the book. Sometimes I feel like something awful is going to happen to me. Bigger spoke with a tinge of bitter pride in his voice. What you mean? Gus asked, looking at him quickly. There was fear in Gus's eyes. I don't know, I just feel that way. Every time I get to thinking about me being black and they being white, me being here and they being there, I feel like something awful is going to happen to me. Ah, for Christ's sake, there ain't nothing you can do about it. How come you want to worry yourself? You black and they make the laws. Why do they make us live in one corner of the city? Why don't they let us fly planes and run ships? When you look at Bigger Thomas's actions as overall, they seem clear-cut in an objective sense. What he should have done seems like an obvious thing, but when you put in the factor that he's black, everything gets turned on its head, and you see how the actions unfolded as they did. In the context of a racially and politically charged society, everything becomes very complicated. If you're looking for a book that will give you insight into a harsh reality through a first perspective, then this is definitely the book for you. I highly recommend it to anyone that I come across. Overall, I give it a 4 out of 5. I'm avoiding a perfect score because there were moments where it dragged and I did kind of feel myself getting bored. But this is one of those books you should read if you are a bookworm. Alright, that's everything from me today. I do have a website as well, avvalentine.com. Please check it out for more book reviews, travel blogs, and short stories. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you think we've moved past racism or if it's still alive and well today, if microaggression is slowly becoming the new way to oppress and control a section of society to keep them silent. I'd be interested to know what you think. Alright, good talk.